Hello fellow gamers, this is Small Archangel and welcome back to the world of TUG, the untitled game, and whatever you want to call it. Title up for grabs, here we are. In this episode I'm actually wanting to take the big step of moving from the Stone Age into the Bronze Age. I've got all my Stone Age tools, my garden's going great guns, I've got so much fruit falling off the trees and I don't actually need it as much as I've got, so that's great. Even the speed at which I currently eat, I can't, in point of fact, keep up to production, so that's good. That is the right way around to go. Nonetheless, I will eat a few things now just because it is amazing how quickly your character starves to death while you're in the middle of trying to do something. It is kind of annoying actually. You're halfway through trying to craft something and your character just suddenly starts going it's yeah, and dying. Anyway, today we're gonna try we're gonna make a start anyway, and the first thing we're gonna do, we're gonna get the appropriate ingredients. Now I think we've got most of them, in fact I might have all of them. I'm gonna get the appropriate ingredients to make the first component of our forge. Now we need 2 of those hardened wood. I need 2 hardened wood handles. Now I obviously made these on my campfire behind me there. And we need 2 leather strips. This is from the only goat I've ever killed. So I'm rather hoping that this is going to work out right, because if it doesn't and it makes something random, it's going to waste my leather. Okay, so I think I've got the right recipe there. This should make us some bellows. Leather bellows. There we go. So that's my bellows. And I, of course, had to be holding my knife in my hand to do that. It's amazing how difficult it can be to make recipes when you have to remember to have the right tool in your hand, you have the right workstation. It's quite complicated. So that's only one part of our stone furnace. Other than that, we also need some more hardened wood. So I'm going to get some of that now. I'm just going to put the bellows there for the... In fact, no, I'll leave them... Oh, what have I just done? I just... put them on the table. That would be sensible, wouldn't it? Let's just put them there for the minute. So I need some hardened wood as well, and I need some cobblestone. I need some cobblestone, and I need some coal. Now I've only got 1 bit of coal, and I believe I got that off my campfire as well. So when I trashed my campfire, it gave me coal. And that's all I've got, so that's fairly fortuitous. So we need some hardened wood, just 2 pieces I think. Oh no, maybe we need 4. 2, 3, 4, and it's going to fall on the floor, which is really helpful. And then we need a piece of coal, if it'll all fit on here, and then I'm going to need the cobblestone, and I need 6 pieces of that. How the heck am I supposed to fit all this on here? Presumably I don't actually need to fit it on there, I don't know. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, 2 pieces have fallen on the floor, but maybe it'll still make it. I'm not entirely sure. And I don't know if I need to have a specific tool in my hand at this point. Let's just see. Crude stone furnace. Oh, it was doing it. It was doing it. That was good. Right, okay, we're having a furnace. Excellent. Now, where the heck? Oh, it's upside down over there. Right, I'll just pick this up just to be really unrealistic. Okay, I'll just put my cobblestone back in here, and then I can put that in my hand. I like to have my tools to hand. There we go. And we're going to put my stone furnace up here, I think, if there's actually space for it. Let's just try putting that there. Yeah, that's very nice. Okay, so there is our stone furnace. Now, not absolutely sure. I mean, it looks like it's alight at the moment, but we have to light that the same way as we light the campfire. But there's no point in wasting wood, throwing it at my stone furnace when I don't actually have any stone to smelt, or any ores or anything else. I'm going to need to make a sandcast mold anyway before I can smelt anything, and I need sand for that, and I don't have any sand because we're nowhere near a desert. That said, we do have a pickaxe and a mine, so I'm rather hoping at this point, and I'm going to equip a couple of torches. I've made myself a couple of little torches there. I've got a shed load of seeds in here as per usual. I'm going to save those up, not just for alchemy purposes, or apothecary, or whatever it is. I'm going to save those up for goat taming at a later date as well. But for now, what I'm going to try and do is go in my mine here and dig downwards, and I'm going to try, I'll get a lot of cobblestone of course, but I'm going to try and see if I can find some ore. I want some sand to make myself a sandcast mould, of course. There's probably some other recipes I need sand for as well. But I need to find some ore rock, and there we go. There is kind of, the ore rock looks distinct and different from what we have here, which is, I guess, just rock. So I'm going to dig sort of forwards and down simultaneously and hopefully make some sort of ramp. Because I believe the ore we're looking for is sort of deeper down. But this could be a little bit of a long process. Oh, hold on, I think I can, no, hang on. Is there a way of doing a bigger, digging out something bigger? I think there is, but I can't quite remember what it is. No, that's not helping. Okay, so I'm just going to keep digging down here and see. Now, is this a different type of rock that's coming visible here, or am I just making it up? Thing is, we can't really, you see, it does look a little bit different, doesn't it? So let's see what this is. I want to make a bit of a ramp, because if I make a big hole, I'm just going to dig myself into a hole and not be able to get out of it, so that would be a bit foolish. And I try and avoid doing that. Yeah, that does look quite different, actually, so still really haven't got the hang of this digging even vaguely straight business. So I'm going to keep digging over here, and we might have something or we might not, I'm not entirely sure. And I'm probably going to need to repair my pickaxe at some point too. Okay, so our ore-bearing rock is it that one? No, I think this is probably more of the same of this, isn't it? So what I'm going to do, we'll just check my inventory. Yeah, I've got a lot of cobblestone. I'm going to end up with a lot of cobblestone here, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to do this off camera, and when I see something exciting, maybe I should say if I see something that looks like it's going to get some ore, then I'll start filming again. But this is, yeah, it's going to take a little while, so I'll be back with you when I've got somewhere. Right, here we are. We've got, I've got down to what is the ore-bearing rock here. I'm just going to stick a torch so we can see a little bit better, although I can't see down there ever so well. But I've got another torch I can put down here if I need to. So I found out how you know, left shift and mouse wheel changes the size of the block. I'm going to use a small block for the time being, and I'm going to place another torch in here because it's really quite dingy. But I have already found a couple of bits, or I'll just throw my pick at the wall one of these days, I swear. Swap for torch, place torch. Yes. So this kind of white, grey kind of, this is the rock that contains ore, and I've found a couple of little bits already, but I've not had that much success, considering. Got some pebbles on me to repair my pickaxe, so I have to keep an eye on that, because it sort of, in fact, I might just try upping that again. There we go, we've got some coal. And we've got another piece of coal there as well. I'm guessing, here we go. Some ores are a little bit more rare than others. That's copper. And I'm not sure what other ores, there is iron ore. I'm fairly sure we can get iron ore as well. But mostly what I'm getting here is cobblestone. So I don't plan on going any deeper. I'm not even sure if we can mine through that. Certainly we've got, you know, a limit to how deep we can go. So I'm just going to sort of keep mining out some of this to see what we get. but obviously we're going to need various ores to start producing. Tin ore. There we go. We're going to need some of that, but I'm going to repair my pickaxe, not for the first time. I'm going to need to go out and get some more stone so I can keep on top of that as well. So we'll just have a little go a little further and see what else we can come up with, because I think in order to make various things on my furnace, I mean, I think I'm going to need to make a lantern before I can actually make anything else, like any of the axe heads or anything else that's made out of bronze, and which will presumably have a much better durability than what I currently am wielding, which is made out of stone. So the drop rate's not terrific down here, obviously. So I'm probably going to have to do a heck of a lot of mining. Tin ore, good stuff. Yeah, I'm probably going to have to do quite a lot of mining before I can actually really find anything very much. But again, that's probably sort of fair enough. That's probably fairly realistic. Oh, look, 2 pieces there. Oh, 3 even. That was a very fruitful piece. I think it is kind of a random drop more than anything else, but okay, this is about to go pop, so I'm not going to do any more with that. I'm going to repair it before I have to replace it. There we go. I'm quite glad the tools make a little warning sound before they go, because I've broken so many things if it weren't for that. Okay, and we've got to the point where we need another torch down here, really. It's getting a bit dark. I can't really see because my cave is widening out. Quite glad that there's no physics to make this whole thing collapse on top of my head, really. Okay, so there we go. Some more tin and some more copper. So I think probably if we went on mining for long enough, we'd get the materials we need to make, you know, enough tools and things. Because I'm getting a fairly decent drop rate, I guess, for the input. Okay, so I'm going to leave it at that for the time being. And hope that I can get out of here, because I've kind of cut steps, Minecraft sort of styly. But it's a little bit difficult to get up steps sometimes. And night has fallen again, and I've got an epic quantity of cobblestone, so I might just have to use that to turn my shack into a mansion. I don't know. Let's just hope that we can actually accommodate it all in here. I might just move my cobblestone to the bottom there, given how many stacks of the stuff I actually have now. There we go. 304, 512 now. Why did the 32 not join the 304? That doesn't make sense. Okay, so that little haul netted us 6 copper ore, 5 lumps of coal, and 4 pieces of tin ore, which is pretty cool. Now, I don't have any sand yet for a sand cast mould, but I can make myself a lantern for my furnace. At least I think I can. I need a piece of tin ore and a piece of copper ore for that, plus some coal, because I need to make it on my furnace. So I'm going to have a try at that anyway. And that'll be a pretty good way of finishing this out, this episode. Oh, I missed a load of that. Anyway, okay, so we've got copper ore and we've got tin ore. And before I light this, I'm going to just do that and place those there. And then we're going to have some coal. Now, where do I place the coal to fire this? I just guess I just do that. And then do we craft? Crafting lantern. There we go. And we have a lantern. Now, I think that lantern just needs to kind of go on there whenever we need to make something that requires a lantern. To be honest, I don't know what a lantern is. It looks like some sort of big kind of metallic rock to me. That's quite probably what it actually is. But I think a lot of the recipes do need a lantern, and they also need my sandcast mould. And for my sandcast mould, I'm going to need some hardened wood, which I already have, And shock horror, some sand. Now, I understand it that you can get sand in a cave. If you sort of dig, you can find sand, but obviously I didn't find any on this little expedition. So, oop, I better have some food. So I'm gonna have to keep searching for sand to make that sandcast mold, and then we can think about crafting some more. I don't know how long the coal burns for. Crafting some more some bronze tools, which hopefully should last me better than the stone ones I have at the moment. Now, I'm going to need to put my sandcast mold right next to my furnace. But the other thing I'm going to do is I'm going to make a chest for my furnace area, which is going to contain my lumps of coal. It's going to contain my lumps of ore and any other bits like the latten that I need for my furnace as well. So let's see, can I remember how to make a chest? Not really. Let me just consult my recipes. I have written some down. It's basically the best thing to do, because without that it's very, very difficult to forget. Okay, so we're going to need bamboo shafts. I'm surrounded by bamboo here. I should have loads of bamboo, but wouldn't you just know it, I don't. So I guess that's something I'm going to do before the next episode. I'm going to make myself a chest for that, so I can put all my stuff in that. May as well just start on that process now. I'm going to get short of one of these bamboo canes that's right next to my furnace, because it's kind of right next to my house, right next to my furnace. Okay, there we go. Bamboo shaft times 3. Alright, and I'll just get rid of this one as well. And then you never know, I might actually be able to put my chest here. There we go, and bamboo shaft times 3. What else do I need? I need some vines and a hammer rock. Yeah, okay, this is... vines, yeah, I got loads of vines. And a hammer rock, well, they're in my shed now. Last episode, I think I made this little shed with a chest in it specifically for all my rocks and stone tools. So maybe I'm going to need to put another chest in there or somewhere else for my bronze stuff eventually. So... no, I don't want that. Not really, but I do need a hammer in my hand. Do I have a hammer? I have a hammer somewhere, but not here. Right, let's do this. Do I need 2 of those? I need 6 of those. Oh, whatever, they're on the floor. And I need a hammer rock. And I need my bamboo shafts, which are actually here. Yeah, they're all over the place. Right, where's my hammer? I think that's in the shed too. I've taken to... since I've got killed by... oh no, I don't have one. Oh yes I do, it's there. Okay, since I got killed by tigers about 4 times in a row and lost all my stuff and then couldn't find my way back to it, I decided it was a good idea to... there we go, crude chest. And there's a chest, and it's absolutely enormous. Okay, so we're going to put this by my furnace. I'm going to put it there. Maybe I'm not. It's actually bigger than I thought it was. Maybe I'll put it on this side. There we go. And I'm going to put in my ores. There's my tin ore. My... do I have any? Yes, I do. I have some tin ore. I have some copper ore. And then I have some lumps of coal as well, which are for the fuel, so that's for there. Cool. Okay, so I've probably got some repair work to do on all of my tools now. My pickaxe looks a little bit like it's the worse for wear, so I'm going to do that while I remember. And other than that, I'm going to call this an episode. And next episode, maybe I'll have found some more ores, and maybe I'll be able to make some more. Make some bronze goods, but as I say, the other thing I really want to do is start taming goats, because having access to some more hides and some meat, which I haven't got any of at the moment, would be really cool. So that is what I'm going to... so look out for that next episode, taming goats. Hope you enjoyed this one. Please do join me for the next or check out what else I've got on my channel. You never know, you might like it. Hit the like button if you like this, subscribe if you haven't tried me out already, and until next time, happy gaming, keep surviving, see you later, bye bye.